Welcome to a playthrough video. Today I'm going to be playing through first couple of turns to give you a bit of a flavour of what lies beneath. I will say that I was given a copy of this to print out to help with the review and overview, but my opinions and gameplay errors are my own. I've done another video that was an overview of this. If you want to see an overview, watch that one. Otherwise, let's get straight into it. So I have printed it on A4. My poor eyesight. I have printed a laminated character sheet, and the first thing you've got to do, you need 6 dice, and the first thing you need to do is choose a character. So you roll 2 dice, and if you get 2 different numbers, which I have 4 and 5, I can either choose to be a rogue or a warrior. I'm going to go with warrior. He seems like fun, so I'm going to go as a warrior. I get 2 hit, I get 2 dexterity, I get 1 wit, and I get 8 vigor. When vigor gets to 0, I am dead. Okay, let's go. So this starts almost like a tutorial. If you're going through it, you can read the italic stuff to get the story, or you can basically just skip it. So our first thing we encounter is a rat. It's a rat 2, so I've got to roll at least 2 to kill the rat, and I've got 2 as my hit, so I get to roll 2 dice, and I need to get at least 2 or more. Is it 2 or more? I'm pretty sure the roll's a hit. You roll the dice, yeah, equal or exceeds. There we go. 4. I killed the rat, and I gain 1 experience. Okay, so then I could have avoided it and gone straight to continue, but I'm not. So I hit the rat, I gain 1 experience. When you've got options like this, you keep on going through them. So if it's this one like this, you just carry on to, we go to E3. So the beginning is a bit of a tutorial. This is a tutorial about decks. First options, I've got choices of I can either try and retrieve a key, or I can just go and follow the tunnel. Let's try and retrieve the key. It's a dex 4, so I get 2 dice. And then I have to make them 4 inches apart. 1, 2, 3, 4. And because I've got a dex 2, I get 2 goes. So I've got to hit the dice without knocking it off. There we go. Succeeded. So I gain a key, CP1. And then I go to E4. Okay. Creep through the tunnel. I'm not a druid or a wizard, so I don't get free stuff. Then I have got, do I have the item CP? I do, so I can unlock the door. I go to E8. Let's go to E8. E8. Okay, I get through the door. Blast of air hits me in the face. Oh, some goo hits me, lands on my skin. I gain a karma tag. I'm just going to check that out. It's always useful when something weird happens, is you just check it out in the appendix at the back. I'm pretty sure karma is just something that gets checked later on. But it doesn't hurt to look it up just to make sure. Karma, negative. Okay, likelihood for more evil. Okay, so it'll ask me. Okay, gain 1 karma. I also gain an experience. So that's a 2. And I try to avoid it in future. Go to 5. Fine. Okay, the cavern goes in 2 different ways. I've got 3 options. I can either try a wit test, or I can go left, or I can go right. Let's try a wit 4. So wit 4 is, I roll 4 dice and I need basically a straight. I've got witted 1 on my character, so I only get 1 chance to manipulate a dice. So what have I got? I've got a 5, a 5, a 5, and a 2. So I can't do it. I can't change 1 dice, so I fail it. So I fail it, so now I just have to make a choice. If I'd passed my wit test, I would have got some more information. Let's go left. Go to 11. Enter a left-handed tunnel. Wind rushes. There's a growing slick and steep downwards. I can either go down a treacherous path or retreat and try the other tunnel. I need to do a Dex 3. I think I can do a Dex 3. That should be easy, he says. 1, 2, 3. And I got 2 goes, so that was lucky. But I succeeded. 14. Path steepens. That's all good. Darkness is above. There's several boxes. They've got tiny flasks with skull wax insignia. One of them contains a small amount of dark limit. Let's try and decipher the runes. Seems like a good idea. So it's a wit 3. 1, 2, 4. But I've got a wit of 1, so I can turn the 4 to a 3. I succeed and go to 49. Unlike the runes, you see the boxes and annotations are written in a tiny goblin script. Carmen Cleanser, that sounds like a good idea. I gain SFK. I might look that up. I guess if I was going to print this again, I would probably print them as separate booklets. But I don't mind. That would save me having to flick backwards and forwards. That's the good thing about print and play. You can print it how you like. SF. Single use item. When you use it, you gain 1 vigor and remove 1 karma. Tag. I haven't lost any vigor, so I should hold on to that. Okay. Okay, do I want to climb the staircase or wade into the pool? I think I'm going to go up. 26. 26. Climb the stairs. They're rickety. Cracks. The stairs crack beneath my weight. Hope it's not going to collapse. It goes left. You see a door barred and padlocked. To the right, there's a gate. CP1. I have CP1, so I can unlock the door. Let's go to E9. Opening the door reveals a closet with a vase and a box and ashes. We open the box. Oh, and there's a language. 1 bone crusher, 1 medium use vase. Gain 1 experience. So now I'm on 3. Sometimes you can spend experience as well, which is handy. And I got a new tag. BKR. Let's see what BKR does. BKR, Bone Crusher Manifest. This tag indicates you've seen the manifest. It unlocks options. Okay, that's cool. You're still at a latch gate. I can either unlock the gate with a wit 5, which would be hard. I might as well, because there's no penalty. Sometimes there's penalties. This time there isn't. Wit 5. 5 dice. I've got 2. Oh, yeah, no chance. You know, I've got wit 1, so I'm not too bright. So, if I could re-roll 1 dice, but that's not going to help. So I don't fail that. I just proceed down the corridor. 18. Begin walking down the corridor. There's a small den with a table. I'm just gonna go through this quickly so as not to do spoilers. I don't have a tag ward, so I can't do this one. Continue. Drink from the bottles. Regardless of this, you may play any of the follow mini games and drink from any of the bottles, hoping to embed either wine or medicine. You can play the game up to 3 times with 3 bottles. Ooh, roll a d6, so either get a karma tag or gain vigor or lose vigor, poison. I've not lost any vigor yet, so there's no advantage in me playing this little game. I'm going to skip it. Let's go down the corridor. But if I had lost vigor, that might have been a fun thing to do. 17, you leave the little den, a table of cheese, you hear voices, they sound like gibberish. So, tag BKR, which I have, I can hide in another room that I unlocked, or I can do a desk check to hide under the table, or I can fight them. I'm going to hide. There's no point having tags if you can't use them. 44. 44, 44, 44. Opens to a massive door, you push against it, you find your arm, and the arm of your tumor has grown weaker. Oh, that's good. There's a purple symbol on the wall with a jewel surrounded by a hand. Many tables and benches. There's a group of goblins. Well, there's goblinous voices approaching. So if I had item MDI, I could meet them. I don't have that item. So I either hide under the table or fight them. Let's see if we can hide under the table. Dex 2. Oh, that should be easy. 2 inches. I guess hiding under a table is pretty easy. Alright. Hide under the table. 58. Okay, put my torch out, hide under the table. A whole lot of goblins come in. They don't notice me because it's a big table and I'm at the other end. They start to leave. I can either leap out of cover and attack them. Doesn't seem like a good idea. I can wait for everyone to leave, or I can do a dex check and follow them. You know what? I'm going to wait for them to leave. So I go straight to 59. I wait. After an hour or two, they thin. I doze a bit. I put through the rubbish and have something to eat. I can spend any number of ward tags to gain vigor. Don't need to. Let's exit. 78. Probably do a couple more and then call it quits, because you've probably got a good idea of whether you like it or not. Hallway directly to another door. Get out while you can. 100. So you do bounce around a bit, which is good because you don't want to see spoilers. You've exited. Oh, and we've exited the monastery. Oh, that's handy. I gain a tag. My tag is MESC, and I get 1 experience. You've escaped from the lair. If you have at least 6 experience or 6 vigor, I have 6 vigor, you may photocopy this character sheet and serve as a checkpoint. Then if you die, you could come back to this point. Maybe I'll just tag this on here as 100 in case I die. I usually don't play that. I usually play if I die, it's the end and I start again. I don't need a checkpoint. So it's not over yet. I need to cure my tumor. So I'm going to pause it here. There's a little box here for pausing it. I'll put 101 in here because that's where I'm up to. But you get an idea. So yeah, quite lucky. I've not got through without taking any damage yet. Still on 8. The warrior is doing really well. So that is the Choose Your Own Adventure. What Lies Beneath. I've got this far with the Berserker, but then I died miserably later on. So there's quite a few challenges coming up. But I'll leave those for you to find. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like.